Welcome back to Mastering Rogue Legacy with Brian. And for starting out today, we have Sir Johnny, who is a spell sword. Spell swords, you may recall... Actually, is this the first spell sword that we've had? I think it might be. Spell swords gain back magic points each time they strike an enemy, and so as a result, they can cast a whole lot of spells because they're going to get a whole lot of mana back. And because I'm a spell sword and not just a spell thief, in addition to casting a normal spell, I can cast an empowered spell, which costs twice as much mana but hits twice as hard and has a larger radius. I've got a chakram, which is our little boomerang thing. We've already spent our money, so let's go ahead and head into the castle. Sorry that there wasn't an episode yesterday. I was very congested when I got up yesterday. And today, when I'm waking up again, I've got some congestion again. You can probably hear it in my voice. But I don't feel nearly as bad as I did yesterday. Yikes. Okay. I am a spell sword, and so I should be using spells more frequently. So, for example, I can go down here, and since this is a nice long room, let's see if there's anybody in the way that I can immediately hit. That might have hit somebody over here if there's anybody else in the room. Turns out that was the last guy already. Okay, fair enough. But I'm going to try to make use of the spells more often. That is a good strategy for the spell sword. And in general, I find it's very easy to neglect your mana and then leave some of it on the table. Alright, I see this painting wiggling. This guy's going to come to life. But now he's dead. In addition to the spell sword's ability to gain back mana each time he hits an enemy, looks like I'm gaining back about 9 mana points. I also get 2 mana points for kill as a result of the siphon that I have with... Oops! Oh, I flew right up into that projectile. That was so foolish. With the siphon rune, so that gives us even more. This is a jukebox room where you can change the music that's playing in the background. I have some favorites, and so I'm going to play Whale Shark. This is actually the music that you get right at the beginning of the game and at the end of the game, and is one of the favorite tracks of mine. Oops, yikes, in the whole game. Alright, finally we start earning some money. And we'll see if I can manage to do some other things right, so that we can continue to earn money. Had a really bad game last time. Died with a whole bunch of characters, and so I'm hoping to redeem myself today. But the only way I can do that is with better play. And so far I haven't really showed it. But maybe I'll turn things around. Okay, this is a big room. This could be a really, good room to use spells. Oh dear. Okay, that was our warm-up character. Man. All of a sudden, I feel like all of my skill has gone away. We could get a miner with hypergonadism. Oops. We could get an assassin. Yikes. Can't even seem to use the controller to press up and down. Or we get a barbarian with glaucoma. Let's try the miner. He's got low stats. But seeing as my spell sword didn't even earn enough money to buy anything, oh dear. What am I doing? Let's see. Do we have anything we want to purchase? Do I have enough money to purchase them? Nope, those cost too much as well. Okay. Our previous character was completely useless. So we'll hope that we do a lot better with the miner. Yeah, I just need to avoid damage is what I need to do. So let's try to focus on that. I can see that that painting was wiggling, but I'm going to not attack him. Simply because when I can't one-hit kill the paintings, I find that they tend to deal a fair amount of damage to me. It's not my best enemy, and so I'm going to focus I'm just fighting the enemies that I think I can kill. Darn it, I have extreme knockback. It knocked the guy into the air, and as a result, I thought I was going to be able to jump over his little attack, and instead, his attack went up into the air, and I jumped right into it. So that's an example. Let's go ahead and use a magic dagger. That's an example of where one of your useful traits, being able to knock the enemies back, can actually come back and bite you if you're not ready for it. And this character has IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, and let's see, I could actually use the hit points already. This is a healing fountain. It gives you back both hit points and mana. So I'm going to go ahead and take advantage of it. You can use it at any time, but you can only use it once. I'm going to use it now because I've already taken a fair amount of damage. And so in any case, when this character jumps, he sometimes makes a farting noise. It's a genetic trait. Can't make fun of him for it. Magic point increase, +5. Well, that's useful. Let's try to cast some more magic daggers. And I'm actually in okay shape, so I'm going to leave these statues behind, but come back for them as I need them. And if I run through this room quickly, I can get here before those things start shooting. This is the entrance to the forest or the Maya? It's the entrance to the forest. Let's try to focus on easy rooms with enemies that I'm confident that I can kill. I could actually get these guys if I'm careful. Especially if I jump over them and get behind them. Alright, great. And so, as a miner, I could earn a lot of money in the forest if I'm careful. I have that healing statue that I could go back to if I need to. Yikes. So I'm going to use a fair amount of mana. Oops, crap. In an attempt to stay alive. Darn it. Oh, no! This is awful. This is really awful. Oh boy. Let's try an assassin. An assassin can have critical strikes. We did get enough money to buy a mana up. And so every so often, an assassin will get a critical strike. There we go. You see it says critical, which does a whole lot more damage, 82 rather than 30. And my spell is Quantum Translocator, which allows you to leave your shadow somewhere in the room and then teleport back to it. And then additionally, because I'm an assassin, I have Mist Form. I can spend continual mana in order to kind of turn invisible and no enemies can hit me. That can be very useful in a variety of fairy chest rooms. So let's see how that goes. And given that I'm an assassin, I'll probably take more damage than a number of other characters. So I need to be really careful. Let's go ahead and start leaving our shadow just as a habit in safe places at the beginning of the room, so that if I get into trouble, I can teleport back to it. Yikes. Alright, let's look out for these spikes on the floor. But we have a big mana pool, and with that as our only spell, we might as well use it. You spend the spell, I think, to set down your shadow at the beginning, but not to teleport back, so I spent 5 magic points already at the beginning of the room. It's also just kind of a way to quickly get back and forth. This room is a dead end after I get this chest. Hey, which has a blood chest plate. That is something I desperately need, actually. Although it's got some trade-offs. We'll find out about it at some point. But now I can use QTL, Quantum Translocator, to zoom back to the first of the room. So yeah, we just keep on laying that thing down at the beginning of rooms. That could be really good. And I've got plenty of mana as a result of the Siphon Rune to get mana back from that. So I think that will be a good strategy. Alright, and we've got some fortunate rooms here that don't have very many enemies, but do have the ability to gain some gold. This painting is not going to come to life, so I don't have to worry about it attacking me. And, ooh, There's a fairy chest in this room. But does it defeat all enemies? Yes. It'll be a difficult room. Do I think I can take it on? Let's take a shot. Let's use QTL to leave a shadow. Darn it, right at the beginning of the room. There's spikes at the bottom. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I'm not going to be able to take this room on. Darn it. Oh, man. I'm doing so poorly. I don't know why I did so much more poorly today and yesterday. Well, not yesterday. The day before yesterday. The previous episode. Here we go. Night Cape. Alright, so we're getting some more equipment. That'll be helpful. And we can teleport back here and get those statues. I don't quite need them. Ooh, the Land of Darkness. Okay. I do not want to be in there. That will kill me. Let's see. Where else can we go? Let's teleport back to the beginning. And there are a few more areas right here at the beginning of the castle that I've not yet explored, so let's check them out. Alright, and since I'm an assassin, and I see that thing coming, I'll go ahead and take out that painting. With no other enemies in the room, I have more confidence, darn it, in being able to dodge. I got a critical strike on that Ison, Glacian, Frostin, whatever his name is. Blood Cape, okay. The blood gear is going to be very useful because it gives you natural vampirism, which you can use to... Let's go ahead and throw down my shadow again. Which you can use to gain hit points back from killing enemies. And basically, being able to gain hit points back, other than just picking up random chicken legs, is extremely useful. Alright, let's take a look on the mini-map. Alright. Usually, there is a way that you can, just kind of run through these rooms by walking at a constant speed. And it was actually going somewhere useful. More of the castle that I haven't yet explored. So it was worth taking a risk to go through. It really wasn't that much of a risk, since I could just walk through, and all the fire traps are not going to get me. Alright, this is a big room, but it's also a room that, yikes, lets you kind of peel off enemies one at a time. So let's try to do exactly that. There's a lot of empty space in here. So let's take advantage of it. There we go. Take care of some enemies one at a time. We can make some real progress in here. Alright. And even though there aren't any chests in this room, there is still a lot of furniture. And so, it can still be reasonably profitable. Okay, let's try going up. Alright, I think I might be falling back into a better rhythm. Or maybe I'm just getting luckier with the rooms that I'm encountering. But I have not taken much damage in a little while. And I feel some confidence returning. So maybe I was just going through a temporary dry spell here in Rogue Legacy. And now it's coming back. Just in case, I'm going to leave my shadow here. In case something goes horribly wrong right here, but I don't think there's many enemies left in this room. There are not. Alright, and so we can finish them off. Alright, and here's the entrance to the Maya. I am going to go ahead, I'm down a few hit points, I'm going to go ahead and eat a chicken leg to get closer to maximum hit points. I'm going to take a quick peek into the Maya, but if there's anything scary, and there was, I'm not going to go there, because it would kill me. Let's try to make good choices, Brian. Oops! Alright, left my shadow behind. I have somewhere I can teleport back to if I need to. Get out of pickle, I got a critical strike on that guy, and another chicken leg. Alright, these things will help me out. And another chicken leg. Okay, look at that. Back up to maximum hit points. And we still have more rooms at the castle to explore, so let's explore them. Alright, this guy, I think, if I stand here, yes, I can hit him from the ledge above. So that's a nice safe spot to attack such an enemy. Alright, and our mana's back up. We're in good shape. Let's try to keep this up. Because now we need to really earn some money so that we can buy that new blood equipment. that we've managed to find. So that we'll at least have the option of equipping it. I would not mind finding some vampire runes. We can find a fairy chest room or two that I could succeed in. Especially one where I could take advantage of the Assassin's Mist form, which I still haven't really needed to use. That would be a good thing. Let's take a peek in this room. Ooh, we can get Conflux. Let's think about that for future rooms. Alright, this is a big long room that just kind of leads us back other places we've been. I'm not going to go here right now. I might grab Conflux before we do that, because then to the left of there is the Fairy Chest Defeat All Enemies room, and Conflux would be a really useful spell in that room. This painting will come to life, but since it's the last enemy in the room, I feel confident. Okay, and so this is probably the entrance to the forest. It is. So let's see what I can do in here without taking too many risks. That guy just walked into spikes. Alright, so let's just kind of carefully explore. Yikes. You can hide behind the wall. Great. Using the train to my advantage. Let's see who else is in here. Yeah, so far this room is pretty barren after those first two enemies. Okay, here's a scout. That's not bad. Let's go ahead and use QTL and leave my shadow here in case I need to exit the room this way. And I think we can get... Is it Mr. Bones? Who are you? I will check your name tag. As I hit you... Yikes, assuming I can manage to hit you. Yes, Mr. Bones. And 2 more shots or 1 critical strike. We finish you off. Alright, great. Oh, we got another chicken leg. Alright, we're maximum mana once again. Alright, let's continue to explore carefully. I won't go down. Let's see, just a bud. Alright, I can handle this. Oh, there's a bunch of enemies in this room. But they are all kind of segregated. And so I can attack one at a time. Yeah. This is still a pretty good room, actually. I was trying to hit the Chain Tor when his spiky ball was in the wall, so that it would be destroyed. I was not so lucky. There are some more Chain Tors down here, and I'm not great at those enemies. And so let's just go ahead and move on from this room, rather than take too many risks. Okay, here is the forest boss, who we're also not going to fight, but who will give us some more statues that have healing items and potions. Alright, here's a jukebox. I'm not going to bother to change the music this time around, because I'm in the groove. I don't want to ruin it. Don't want to break it up. Oh boy, okay. Let's use QTL, so that we have the option of getting back to the beginning of this room if we need to. But so far, doing a good job dodging the guys. Alright, I can't get into that little section of the room over there. Ooh! Can I do this? Let's use QTL so I can get back to the beginning of the room if I do take damage. Alright, so this is going to be the tough part. I think if I jump, dash, and double jump, I can get up here. So we're going to do that. Jump, dash, double jump! Not enough. But that's okay, I found the little edge. Great. And I'm going to use QTL to get back at no risk. Okay, that is a good use of Quantum Translocator. Happy with my strategy there. And I guess now we'll go back to the boss room, and then... Let's see, do I want to do teleport or explore more? Let's teleport back for the moment. Over to this room right here, because it looks like there's more of the castle to the left. Oh, okay. This is going to be the entrance to the dungeon. Let's at least take a peek, but hop right back out. Yes, okay. That's a scary room. We would die in there, so we're not going to go in there. So where else do I need to go? There are still some more rooms of the castle near the beginning. And there's more of the forest. Since I'm at maximum hit points right now, I'm going to take another peek into the forest. Try to find some more rooms that I can do. But at this point, I have a lot of teleporter rooms. Oh, darn it. That was foolish. I have a lot of teleporter rooms that I can fall back on. when I need to get some healing statues. And let's go ahead and do a QTL. Leave our shadow at the beginning of this room so that we have something to fall back on. Okay. But there weren't any enemies in the room other than the Spike-Ator and the spikes coming up out of the ground. Oh boy, this will be a scary room. Can I do this? What is the shape of this room? There are other exits at the top. I think I can, because with the spikes on the ground, yes, exactly. A lot of enemies will fall down to the ground and fall on the spikes, and so long as I don't do that, I think we'll be okay. Let's just get out of this room. Oh boy, this is another big scary room. Okay, we're going to set down a QTL, just so that we have somewhere else to get away to in a pinch. We got a critical strike on that guy, so managed to kill him in one hit, which definitely helps. Because a lot of these other guys are taking 2 and 3 hits. Oh, darn it. Alright. I may need to use QTL here in order to try to escape in a moment. Oh boy, there's arrows. Man, I could really use a long-range attack. I should go back for Conflux, is what I should do. Yes. Are there any easy things to get in here? Actually, if I'm careful... How am I going to kill that skeleton archer? Well, first I'm going to try to... Okay, he's going to shoot at me and miss. Okay. I'm going to try to take out the headless horses. Great. I got a critical hit. That was a good time for it. Missed that one. I can get this guy from below, can't I? Oh, except for there's a Fury in here. Let's take out the Fury first. While we're far enough away that the skeleton archer is not going to be shooting at us. Alright, and then jump, jump. Great. Jump, jump. Yes, this is clearly the best way. Double jump. Double jump our way to victory. Hit the guys from below. Alright. Finished off the room. Get all of the furniture. And then we are going to get the heck back to some healing statues and switch to Conflux because it seems like there's a lot of big rooms that I'm going to need Conflux in. Alright, so that's my new mission. Get back to the healing statues. Go grab the spell change. I like having a plan, so let's just make it happen. And these rooms with spikes always make me nervous, but I managed to do it. Okay, great. So we're going to grab a healing statue. Where was Conflux? I think it might be in this room right here. It is. Okay, so I'm going to switch to Conflux, which sends out little orbs that damage all nearby enemies. I'm going to get some more health back. And let's see. Let's even do that once more. We've got lots of healing statues around, so let's take advantage of them. Here's another one. Alright, and now let's go to one of the large rooms that we were afraid to take on before. And yes, it's right here, 2 to the right. And actually, even 1 to the right was a room that I didn't go through, but... Or no, I did go through this room. Did I? Yes, I did. So, here's Fairy Chest, defeat all enemies. This is a room where we're going to use Conflux. Okay, here goes nothing. Alright. Cast a whole lot of Conflux. Oh boy! Come on, Brian, stay alive. I'm going to use Misform for a moment. I'm out of mana. Right, I just cast all those Conflux orbs. Oh dear. Need to dodge. Need to get away. Darn it! Darn it, darn it, darn it. Alright, well the good news is that character lasted a whole lot longer than the previous ones, and so hopefully we've earned enough money to purchase the new equipment that we managed to unlock, which will hopefully help all of our future characters. We are going to use a Spell Sword with PAD and OCD because that's an awesome character. And we are going to go take a look at our equipment first thing. So the Blood Chestplate gives you Vampirism, but gives you a reduced health pool. And so those are kind of the major trade-offs. It also has a little bit less armor than the other chestplate that I have, but we're going to consider buying that. And we also got some capes, including a blood cape. The blood cape will give us some vampirism and has a lot more weight. Let's see. So I'll need an equip up in order to equip the blood cape. But let's see. I have enough money to equip that and this. But I don't know that I can take a 60 reduction in health. So I think we will just get the blood cape. Okay, so let's do this. I could purchase gold gain up, but that will spend all of my money. I think the blood equipment is more important right now. So I'm going to purchase one equip up. Then I'm going to buy the blood cape. Alright. And so now each time we kill a guy, we'll get 2 hit points back. But we have a reduced health pool. I might buy the blood chestplate still, although I'm not going to necessarily equip it, because it'll be less armor and less health, and our health pool is still very small. Did we get any new runes? We have that siphon rune that we still haven't bought. We can afford to buy this double jump rune. Where's our other double jump? It's right here next to a curse rune, so we don't really need that quite yet. Maybe I'll buy some more health ups, or maybe... What is the best choice? Invulnheim up is kind of okay. Mana cost down is good, and it unlocks something else that's good. So I might do that. Let's do that, because it unlocks randomized children, which is very expensive but very useful. And then I think let's purchase some more health ups and possibly an attack up. Looks like I might be able to purchase... I'm only going to be able to purchase 2 health ups, I think. So in that case, let's get something more expensive. Let's upgrade Barbarian, because that will unlock more of the castle. Actually, let's unlock the Shinobi, because that's another very useful character. Although I really need the health up. I can only buy 1, though. I want to spend more money, so let's spend it on unlocking the Shinobi. Alright, our health pool is going to be low. But we will have some vampirism moving forward, and so hopefully that'll help. We've got reduced mana cost, so this little dagger costs 9 rather than 10. I need to check on the time for this episode, so I'll be right back. And that's all the time we have for today. Well, we started off a little slow, but with our assassin we managed to gain some stuff, and so hopefully that'll put us in better shape for future episodes. We got another spell sword with some awesome traits, and so I think this character has the ability potentially to do very well, so wish me luck. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon with more of Mastering Rogue Legacy. Bye-bye.